Mercy from Chapeltown. How does it feel for me? February 2024. Have you accessed your GP surgery this month?
I've been seen once by a GP at the new surgery. And then when I made another appointment, when I went in, he introduced himself as a paramedic. So I just felt baffled because I didn't expect to be seen by a paramedic, especially with the condition I was in with. And to make matters worse, I was expecting a female doctor, not a male person, to see me. And he never said anything to me, he never offered to call a chaperone or anything. He didn't. It seemed like he wasn't very certain of what to do because he was like, I need to consult someone else in regards to your condition and things like that. So I felt like, why did I really come to see him?
Can you describe the other time you tried to access your GP this month?
It's like I called for an appointment, and then they said the GP was going to call me back, but instead I didn't get a call back. I got a text message which said they didn't have any appointments, so I had to go to the walking clinic up Bemantov's. And it's like I've had a bad experience when I first went to that walking clinic in Bemantov. So I felt like I wouldn't want to face the same thing I did in the past. So I just stayed home. I rang them again, and then they referred me to go to my pharmacy and see the pharmacist and tell them my problem, and they would be there to help me with my problem. But that the problem I did have had nothing to do with the pharmacist. I needed to see a GP.
Can you talk about your podiatry appointment this month?
Due to my condition being severely partially sighted, I expected my toes to be continually looked into by the podiatry. But then the last time I went to see them down Chapel Town there, it's like they just said, we are discharging you. Either you go private or you just stay, or if you want, we can book you down for an operation and we can remove your big toenails. I felt like I ain't getting anything off my body for no reason when they can actually do something to help me. If they trim off my toenails, that can help me walk a little bit better with less pain. I was just given like an option that take or leave, that kind of an option. It wasn't like we'll call you back and maybe talk to you and see how you think about this decision. I'm not like a rich person. I can't go private and it's quite expensive.
How did this make you feel?
I struggle a lot and I'm in pain most of the times. And at times it just puts me off from walking because it's my left big toenail which has got an ingrown nail and it's quite painful.
How was your ophthalmology appointment?
With the ophthalmology, it's like they referred me to Seacroft Hospital. And it took me about 15 minutes to find the place, and I was already running late. And when I got there, I was called by a nurse, and then she just said, I'm taking you to this room. I need to do some scan, and then we'll go to another room. We'll do some x-rays. I said, that's fine. And then after she finished the last bit, I had to ask her to say, what about my cataracts? Because I've been advised from the private place I was referred by Vision Express in last year to say I had to get my cataracts removed. And this person I was talking to, he had no idea of what I was talking about, because all she was concentrating on was my dry macular degeneration and not the cataract.
What one thing about your care did you value this month?
It's like I can only say I've received better help from Feel Good Factor and BID. And with the GPs, I've not got anything. Ophthalmology, I've not got anything. So, yeah.
If you could change one thing about your experience, what would it be?
I would prefer to have someone who is medically professional to talk to and who can communicate with all the areas where I need to get the help from, rather than to start thinking that I have to go to Feel Good Factor or to go to BID to ask and find out what to do, who to go to, and things like that. And it's just frustrating to think of what to do next for what I'll be going through.
Thank you to Mercy for sharing her story. Produced by Health Watch Leeds in collaboration with Olaf Wahler.